Jade, hurry.
Who am I calling? Who am I going to call?
Who are you going to call?
I don't know. Okay. Also, I don't know how to use a rotary phone.
We've got a lot to learn today, folks. Welcome into ARC Southeast Texas at 8 a.m. this morning. We're in a hotel. A bit of a haunted hotel, a little bit.
Just a little. Just a couple of ghosts.
Just a couple ghosts, a little goblins, here and there. But we're also dressed up because today, if you haven't been listening to us over the past couple days, is our Senior Expo. So we are here at the Beaumont Civic Center because we've got our Senior Expo going on today. Obviously, the theme is Ghostbusters. We ventured away from the theme when it comes to our costumes because this was already going to be so incredible. There was already going to be so much going on. We thought, okay, let's try a little something different, try something new. So that's what we're doing today.
And look, we got to hand it to the folks at Priority Wound Care. Crazy. I mean, look at this amazing prop set. I thought it was maybe cardboard this morning when we saw Katrina Adger's live shots. Yeah. But it is wood, and they have all the props, including they're telling you who they're going to call. And in this case, it's Priority Wound Care.
I love this. They even went all out with the logos and everything, too, for our Senior Expo. Yeah. They are our title sponsor this year, so we'll be talking with them in just a little bit. But if you are kind of just tuning in, never watched the show, haven't heard of the Senior Expo yet, basically today is a day where you can come out from 8:30 to 1 p.m. at the Beaumont Civic Center, and we have over 70 booths, 70 vendors here lined up to provide some kind of resources, some kind of information for senior citizens, caretakers, you name it, we got it. And it's also just a day full of fun.
It is. And let me tell you, we were asked on social media, what is the age requirement? What do we recommend? And I'll tell you right now, we are not anywhere near elderly, senior, whatever you want to call that. And we found some resources as well. So I really feel like any age can be helped with the resources that are going to be here. We're talking, of course, Priority Wound Care. We have the Humane Society, Friends of Feral's going to be here with some adoptable pets. We have Riceland, Starks, along with Ledger Theater. We're going to have live music, giveaways, free stuff, so many vendors, free coffee. It is so much fun. Last year was my first year, and I mean, the turnout at this event is truly incredible. Truly.
That's kind of insane because obviously the doors open at 8:30 today. There's already a line outside, people waiting to get in because there is so many great things that you're going to be able to find here at the Senior Expo. And Jesus, can you show those bags on that table there? So we give out those bags because they will be chock full of things throughout the morning. So you go around, you talk to some of these vendors, stop by every booth, and there's going to be something for you to grab. They've got all kinds of goodies, of course, pamphlets with information and stuff. Are they Ghostbusters themed?
They're Ghostbuster themed.
I tell you what, they went all out this year. I am already thoroughly impressed. This is our first look at it too. So we thought, let's walk around a little. Let's check out what we can see, what we can do. So this is the stage where there's going to be performances, some bingo going on, some dancing, all that good stuff. Yeah. And then plenty of spaces for folks to sit down and just kind of enjoy the show. And then, of course, we also have our KFDM and Fox Southeast Texas booth. So we mentioned earlier, which I hate to break it to you, but I feel like if you're watching this at home right now, you might have lost your chance on getting one of those Toy Feast Ugly Mugs from last year.
Or at least better hurry up, that's for sure.
Because we have 100 of them to give away today, and like we said, the door's lined up, but this is one side of our KFDM and Fox Southeast Texas booth. We're here, but we've also got all of our crew, and there's going to be even more folks showing up throughout the morning for pictures, selfies, you name it. Lots of good stuff.
I know, we're going to have a lot of fun. Now, I say this year they conned us into dancing. I feel like we got our boogie shoes on. So I feel like this year it's kind of with the territory, right?
I know.
And here I was thinking we were 70s. I don't know if we're 60s or 70s, but
obviously that's beyond the decades we were born in.
I was gonna say, whatever.
We're just vibing.
Yeah, we are.
That's the theme for today. So, and look, there's a little marshmallow man. Can you see him?
A little marshmallow man. So much fun. And let me tell you, the decorations themselves are so much fun. Last year, they did a decorating contest for the booths, so I wonder if they'll do that again this year.
Wait, we have to real quick. Sorry, I'm putting Nicole on the spot.
Oh no, she's going to hate you for that.
This is our producer, Nicole, and basically Nicole has to wrangle us in all day at the Senior Expo, so her costume, very fitting, because we're always going to be, where's Nicole? Where's Nicole? Right here. We'll be able to find her easy now. So, had to show off the costumes. Costumes are always fun. Okay, let's keep walking, shall we?
Yeah.
And check it out. So we showed you the stage, and this is kind of the main area. What it's going to do is you're kind of going to be able to walk around, and there's vendors lined up all over, and then we have our selfie station, like we mentioned. Here, so you can come meet all of the KFDM Fox Southeast Texas team. We'll smile for photos, give away some goodies.
Oh, look, I found them. Eye on the prize, right? This
brother.
is going to be one of the hot ticket items. These things are such a big deal.
They are.
And before I even worked at KFDM, before I even drank coffee, I was, wanting one of those ugly mugs. In fact, when I applied for this job, I told my boss, hey, I'll take the job, but I want an ugly mug.
I didn't know that was a stipulation.
Well, I didn't get one until I became friends with you. So that's the reason. Hey, look, and we have so much goodies over here. I'm gonna have to steal some of these. They have. So these are all based on shows, right? So Murder in a Small Town. It is a bookmark, and I have one of these too. Lots of really good stuff. Lots of really good stuff. What happened?
You just realized, Jesus realized that too. We've also got a little game of Plinko, so that's going to kind of tell you the gift or prize that you're going to be able to get. And can we play this real quick, Daryl? Ooh.
Okay, let's see how you do.
Okay. I don't know what I win. We'll find out what I win. If that isn't just my luck.
Did you get stuck?
It got stuck.
He got stuck.
I got blue,
Blue.
which would be what?
Well, you know what? Pick what you want.
Very generous here.
Again, we mentioned with the outfits of the decades, we're just vibing here. All right, we're gonna figure it out. I cannot believe that.
We have a bunch of bugs.
I know we have, I think, about 100 of these mugs, so we'll be giving those away. This is kind of nice too. You don't have to donate. Don't have to donate today for that. So
Yeah.
thanks. Oh my gosh.
See,
Everyone's so nice here.
people are starting to. Well, the doors haven't opened yet, but lots of people
No,
here
not yet,
already
but-
that are manning their booths, right? So lots going on. You can kind of see people are still setting up. Still have a little bit of time before we open up. But oh my gosh, look at the balloon art with the
love
ghost.
This is so good. This is Texas Pulmonary Institute, which I know we talked to them last year too. They usually have like a demonstration that they'll do for you about some of the tests that they run when it comes to your lungs and testing out your lungs. So that's kind of an example of what we'll have. Also, I know there's stuff for like hearing aids, stuff for vascular care. There's just a lot of stuff. I don't even think we have enough time in the show
To go through
be able
everything?
to stop by and tell you every single thing. that we
Yeah.
have.
And it's one of those things, right, where maybe if you don't know about it, you literally don't know about it. You don't know that it's here in Southeast Texas. This is a great opportunity, especially for our older folks or their caregivers, to experience, in one room, one location, what there is to offer. A lot of times these people, they, like we were talking about earlier, have demonstrations. And they can walk you through, X, Y, and Z. Do you need to make an appointment? What are we looking for? And they can make an appointment right here or get your contact information so they can make an appointment when you go home.
Yes, this is the best thing about this too is I always feel like sometimes whenever you're looking for something, trying to find some kind of information, and you're on Google or wherever you're going searching, there's so many different options, and it's kind of hard to figure out, okay, what's right for me. This is all in one place where you can go and also put a face to some of the names of these places that you can go to and kind of get a feel of, okay, are these folks right for me? Are they going to be able to provide what I'm looking for, what I need? And so it's nice. It's a great event that we like to do every year, and we always have a good time, and there's always just so many people.
Yeah. And I think it takes away the bit of the scariness factor, right? When you're at a doctor's office, I lose all sense of reality when I'm at the doctor's office. I don't remember who I am. I don't remember my birthday. But here, it's more conversational. It takes away that pressure, right?
It definitely does. And there's also just so much going on, too. It's definitely a good time. So we've made our way down. This is just one row of the Senior Expo that we have here. So then even on the other side of the Civic Center, there's a whole nother row down there that you got to go check out and see. And then also we've got Gift of Life. They're massive booth going on here. I see, look, blood pressure cuffs going on.
Oh, and look, we've spotted the dogs.
I was gonna say, I hear some kind of noise. Look at that.
Hey, I wonder if Poppy's here. All
wonder.
right.
We'll have to go
Okay,
check it
so
out.
we need to go to break, but we have so much more to show you. We're going to take a quick break real quick, and we'll be right back to show you more of what you can experience here at the Senior Expo.
All right, welcome back into ARC Southeast Texas this morning. Special edition, we are out here at the Senior Expo at the Beaumont Civic Center. Doors are going to be opening probably in about 20 minutes, a little bit less. And we kind of gave you a little tour of one part of the Civic Center. And we talked a little bit about Priority Wound Care, who is our sponsor for the event today. And they went all out with the decorations. I love it. This is Courtney King with Priority Wound Care. And first of all, you guys did incredible. How much work did this go? How much work did it take?
It was a full day yesterday of putting it together, but worth it. This is a huge event for our seniors here in Southeast Texas. We're excited to do it and excited to be a part.
Yeah. And you guys definitely are a huge part this year too, which we're so appreciative of that too, to be able to offer some of those resources to our seniors. Why get involved with something like this, and why be such a big sponsor for this?
Well, here in Southeast Texas, our seniors, they need a place like this to come and gain resources. Education is everything. I'd rather our seniors in our community be proactive than reactive, and this is a great place to come, gain resources, have fun. It's a great day to just get out. It's beautiful weather today, so it's just a great opportunity for them to come. Priority loves being a part because we love to serve Southeast Texas, and this is a great way to do so.
Tell me a little bit about, for folks who might not know about Priority Wound Care, what you guys do, what you offer.
Sure, we're almost 2 years old. Grateful to be a part of this community again. We offer mobile advanced wound care, so wound care in the comfort of your home. We also offer 3 clinic locations in Nederland, Beaumont, and a new location in Channelview.
Wow, that's pretty incredible. And I have to imagine probably a really great resource for seniors as well, that you guys are able to go directly to their home.
Yes, absolutely. We work hand in hand with many local home healths and hospitals where we can go in and provide that service without them having to leave. It's hard to get a loved one out. It's hard for them to get out on their own. So we can go provide that service to them. We also do wellness in the home as well. So something as small as the flu, we can go in and take care of them in the home, but mobile advanced wound care is our specialty.
Very good. Definitely a good service to have, for sure.
So if someone comes out today, maybe what will you be talking with our seniors about, how they can, you help them?
Sure. Of course, wound care. Things as simple as bed ulcers, diabetic wound care. We also provide lymphedema treatment. So we want to talk to them about those resources, how we can come directly to them, or how they can show up at one of our clinic locations and have one of our advanced mobile wound care practitioners take care of them, and how we're able to serve them close to where they live. So we have the Nederland location, we have Beaumont, and like I said, the new Channelview office.
Very good. I imagine y'all being able to be mobile is something that really sets y'all apart.
Yes, absolutely. It's such a big deal to be able to go out and provide that service to them in the comfort of their home without them having to leave, and meet them where they're at.
All right, look, I got to commend y'all again. This booth is truly incredible.
Yes.
For whatever reason, I was thinking maybe it was cardboard this morning when we saw your live shots, but it is in fact wood.
I was going to say, we saw you this morning talking with Katrina Adger, and I remember we were like, where are they? Like, I thought they were supposed to be at the Civic Center today.
Yes.
We are still here. Your team, went all out. They're probably excited about today.
Yeah, very excited. We have an excellent group of account executives that are out here to help answer questions. We'll have some nurse practitioners out here as well. Love being a part. We wanted to have a cinematic experience for the seniors coming out today. We had such a great time last year. We wanted to elevate that experience for them and for them to just come out and have fun.
Definitely. And I like what you said earlier about, instead of being reactive, be proactive. How often do you guys see folks, senior citizens, who find themselves in that reactive situation? And how big of a difference can it make to be proactive instead?
Yeah, absolutely. We see it every day. You get admitted to the hospital unexpectedly, you're discharged home, and you say, what now? How do I take care of mom or dad now? How do I take care of myself? So it's very important to get those resources in advance so you're not in a situation wondering how you're going to get the help you need.
I like what you said too. Obviously, this isn't just for senior citizens, also caretakers as well. They can come and get some good information from you guys.
Absolutely. Bring mom and dad out today. Bring your grandparents. It's so much fun. They're going to be playing bingo. There's lots of other games, great giveaways.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of them come. So come out, bring them, get resources, but have a good time too.
Perfect. All right. Well, again, Priority Wound Care, one of the stops you can make. You're not going to be able to miss it whenever you come through the doors, because obviously so exciting, so good. And as Courtney mentioned, bingo, games, dancing, music, a lot going on. Some gardening tips with Greg's a little bit later. So we're going to continue to explore, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Gator Country, and we're about to meet my friend Shotgun. Shotgun came to us about 6 years ago. What he was doing is he was swimming around in this guy's canal. That landowner decided he didn't like Shotgun there very much, so he grabbed his .22 mag and he shot him in the face. But as you can see, Shotgun has this pond all by himself. That's because if we put him in there, alligators are bullies. They'll see he looks a little different and they'll bully him, so we just give him this big pond all to himself. And if y'all want to visit Shotgun for yourself, come visit us here at Gator Country, Beaumont, Texas.
All right, welcome back into ARC Southeast Texas, our Senior Expo edition. We are here at the Beaumont Civic Center, kind of giving you a preview of what you can expect today for the Senior Expo, going on from 8:30 until 1 p.m. So the doors are opening very, very soon, and we're excited. We're kind of giving you a preview of what you can expect and talking to some of the vendors and the folks that are here today who kind of make this all possible and are here to provide. Thank you to Darren. 5-minute warning. We're getting ready. I know the excitement is about to come. The rush is about to come. So we've got Martha with Riceland Healthcare here to talk about just a little bit about, first of all, why do you guys like to be a part of the Senior Expo? Because I remember talking to y'all last year, and you guys always just play such a big part in this.
Absolutely. We are an integrated health company here in Southeast Texas, and we're locally owned and operated, so we like to support our local communities. That's the most important thing to us.
Absolutely. And for the folks who might not know about what you guys provide, what you do, give us a quick rundown.
We do just about everything. We can start from pediatrics all the way to geriatrics. We have imaging labs. We own a hospital. We also do home health, hospice, everything that there pretty much is.
Got it all covered.
I know, for real. So if someone comes out to your booth today, what are you hoping they will learn about Riceland Healthcare?
We would like them to understand that we are local and we are more vested than most of these bigger companies that move into town. We want that personal touch with some quality professional care.
Right.
We were talking earlier about just how nice it is to be able to put faces to names of companies and be able to have that personable experience as folks come out here and are trying to figure out, what am I looking for? What's the right fit for me? How important is that for you guys to be able to have that human connection?
We think it's really important. I personally am the administrator of our home health and hospice, and so I'm out in the community frequently. That way people know that we're not just people sitting behind a desk.
And, you know, for senior citizens specifically, of course, sometimes that human interaction is the most important part of their day, to be able to have that, because it can be very isolating. So being able to kind of go to their home and help them has to make a huge difference for them.
It does, you know, and it's really important because seniors don't get as much care as they really do. Unfortunately, the guidelines just don't allow us to do as much as we'd want to.
We also got some games and some
I
goodies.
know.
Walk us through the booth
We'll take a little look at this.
Well, obviously, of course, we're Iceland swag because everybody's going to want that when they come through. We're also going to be doing some bean toss and some ring toss just to keep people active and entertained.
You can also check out the Marshmallow Man, too. Ta-da! Of course, had to have him here going on. I love this. Definitely getting into the Ghostbuster
Yeah,
spirit.
the Halloween spirit, right? And of course we have some freebies, right? Candy, of course, as well as some information about what y'all are all about. So tell me, was this your last year coming out?
No, we've been here every year since
Every
it started.
year. Okay, so every single year, I'm sure you see how much of a difference y'all are making in the community and what y'all offered, right?
Absolutely, and we're continuing to grow, and people are learning that Riceland's a big brand around here.
Yeah.
An important one at that, too. So we appreciate you participating every year.
Absolutely.
I'm sure we'll see you next year. Be sure to come out and visit Martha, Marshmallow Man, and the folks at Riceland Healthcare today. We've got to prepare since we're getting like the 2-minute warning. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back, and the madness will then have begun. So stay with us. Well, we're getting into the spooky spirit as we visit the haunted hotel that's been around for 42 seasons here in Southeast Texas. But just how scary is it?
Stop!
So when they come to the haunted hotel, you're going to have two attractions in one. We're going to have the Rose Hill Solemn and the haunted hotel. Walking through that, you're going to get to immerse yourself in different scenes and get scared. That's the name of the game.
Hope you're not claustrophobic.
Hey, that sounds like our arc open.
Jane, do it back.
Huh?
Do it back.
Started back in 1983, and ever since then we've just been slowly adding things. As it progresses, we add a new scene every year, and we try to keep the things changing.
Wow, this is cool.
Y'all got it! We gotta have fun! Yeah! Right at it! Y'all be careful, there's gonna be some swamp puppies out here!
Not the swamp puppies.
In and out, you can expect about a 20-minute time walking through there. Now that kind of depends on how fast you run.
No escape!
I hear you. Yep. It's so dark. Okay. No, you go.
We have about 50 active employees that are constantly with us, and they love it just as much as we do.
Oh, you have to like charge through. Oh, I don't know about it. Oh my gosh.
When they come to the haunted hotel, we want them to have a family-friendly, fun experience. We're big on the safety, we're big on the family environment, and we want everybody to have a good time as they come through here.
Oh, they got Jane! I went back in for you. Okay. I thought he got you. Okay.
You guys almost lost your cool for a second there.
When was that? He did. No, that didn't happen.
Hey, they didn't know they were actually supposed to be scared of her.
Why?
What was the scariest part of
She's
that?
a man-eater.
What was the scariest part of that?
That little thing we just had to crawl through was pretty
Yeah,
bad.
that wasn't tough. And also it's the jumping out for me that scares me the most. Like just, it catches me off guard. So whenever they did the little air and it was like, tss,
Yeah.
yeah. All right. Overall,
10 out of 10, two
Good.
thumbs up.
we could do it again, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, everyone always wants the kittens, but I'm like, I love them. Yeah. Oh, look, I'm just a chatting
live,
away. We are at the front of our lobby. So one of the great things about the Senior Expo this year is that we have animals involved. So not only do we have the Humane Society of Southeast Texas here, we also have Friends of Ferals, and I am joined this morning with a senior himself, Uncle Buck, and he's just perfect, and he's just going away with his churu this morning, and I am in literal heaven. It's one of the many great things about being here at the Senior Expo.
Oh, you can find out a lot. Okay, here, look, I'm going to let Jade do and I'll come over here and bring the microphone to the. Okay, tell us, who else do we have here? Obviously Uncle Buck, but some of the other cats we got.
Okay, we have O'Reilly. He's from a colony in Orange. This is Miss Manu. I picked her up from a frequent dumping ground in Port Neches. Uncle Buck was transferred to us by the Humane Society because he wasn't doing well in the shelter. Patricia was also a street cat, and so was Paisley. So we like to focus on the, cats that don't get so much attention. All our cats come from the streets. So they're, yeah.
We love street cats. They need just as much love as
they're
the
all
kittens.
stray.
And I can say, coming from I'm obviously a cat person, and I've had both kittens, and I have a senior cat as well. I adopted him when he was a senior cat, and they're special, right? They have something to offer too.
And all these cats are up for adoption today.
Yes.
I mean, tell me a little bit about the companionships that cats can provide for obviously everyone, but specifically senior citizens too.
Some of our cats are really good lap cats, and they're just someone for them to be around and hang out with and give love and receive love. So
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Also, dogs aren't for everyone. Cats are really, look, I'm an advocate for cats, I'm sorry. They are a great, a companion, right? But you don't have to worry about taking them outside because litter box and whatever. So I'm an advocate here. Now, Friends of Ferals does so much in Southeast Texas. We talked to you a while back, and I actually said I kind of fangirled a little bit because my sister and I watch the page, we watch the cats that come through, and y'all do so much. Tell us a little bit about Friends of Ferals.
We started off just doing TNR, which is Trap, Neuter, Return, where we go out into the community and capture feral community cats and get them fixed and vaccinated and then return them to their colonies, which is actually the best place for them to go because feral cats can't live in homes. And when they're taken away from their home, it causes them a great deal of stress. So, and I just kind of became a cat rescue as well.
Yeah.
It just kind of happened.
Yeah, what do they say? The cat distribution system. It picked you, and then some.
Most definitely.
Yeah, well, good deal.
Okay. Well, thanks for being here, and obviously some cats up for adoption. We also have the Humane Society of Southeast Texas, so maybe we make our way over there and check out some of the dogs they have. They have 2 senior citizen dogs here today, and then also a little puppy.
Poppy got adopted, I'm assuming.
I know. We didn't see Poppy, so I think Poppy got adopted, which is good news. Hi. I love this. And also, we're going to stop by and talk to the folks at JK Subaru in just a moment because they've got something special going on for any kind of adoptions that happen here today. And they are also our lobby sponsor, so they're making it happen here in the lobby. So, okay, every Thursday we talk to the folks at Humane Society of Southeast Texas about some of the animals that they have up for adoption. We got Mark joining us this morning with 3 different pups and senior dogs that are up for adoption. So tell us a little bit about who we got here today.
Well, I've got two seniors. Over here we've got Bentley. He's about 15 years old. He is a toy poodle. He was brought to us because his owners were moving. And then at the other end, when we get down there, I'll tell you more about Roxy. But he is very sweet. He hasn't been with us long, just about a week or so, but very sweet. I spent a little bit of time with him earlier today.
Look, Bentley was like, okay, I've seen what I need to see.
Yeah,
I'm going to rest now. I love that.
So we got a bit of a larger option here. Who's this?
This is Robin. He came to us with his brother Batman. He's about 9 months old. He is a beagle mix. Again, like the other animals I have, he is fixed, he is microchipped, he is up to date on all his vaccines, including parvo, distemper, rabies, bordetella. They are all heartworm free, and they are all on heartworm and flea preventative. He's good with other dogs, good with cats, good with kids. Just a real good young dog. Very, very friendly. But also, unlike most beagles, he's kind of on the quiet side, which is kind of why we brought him today.
Yeah, very good options here. Okay, Macy's found our last friend. Who's this?
This over here is Miss Roxy. She also is a senior. She's about 14 years old. Her owner died, which is how she ended up with us. She does have some medical issues. Her blood work was a little off, and we've got her on a diet to get that back in order. Yeah. She is in foster, unlike our other 2 dogs. We've got a very nice lady taking care of her, which means I can tell you for sure she is house trained. I can't tell you about those 2 because I've never seen them in a house. Yeah. But she is also very friendly, just a little shy and unsure about what's going on right now.
Yeah, no worries there. So, okay, if somebody comes out today to Senior Expo and they want to adopt one of our 3 friends, they just need to fill out an application?
They would fill out an application. I would do a little checking on it. Shouldn't take too long. And then if they're approved, we can go ahead and do the adoption today.
Perfect. Okay, easy enough. Hey, look, we're making it easy for you, bringing the pets to our Senior Expo. Thank you so much. Hopefully we get an adoption today, right?
Right. Okay, and so we mentioned, obviously, if you do adopt today, JK Subaru is doing something pretty cool, something fun for not just the folks who adopt, but also for the animals too. And they are our lobby sponsor today. So kind of whenever you come in here and check it all out, they got a lot going on. Hello, Dalen. How are you doing?
How y'all doing?
Okay, so we're talking about just how great, number one, y'all being the lobby sponsor this year, but also some of the cool stuff that you got going on for folks who do adopt.
Absolutely. So today what we've got going on is, as you can see, we've got cats to the left of us and we've got dogs to the right of us. So we actually have cats and dog new parent kits. So anybody that comes out and adopts a pet, just come to our table and they can get a complimentary box from JK Subaru.
I like this, and they're all filled with something different. Right?
Yeah, they've got.
Look,
all
I gotta
kinds of
come
toys,
and dig in one of them.
Stuff. Cat litter pickup, shovels, all kinds of little things, toys and things like that they can enjoy.
Everything that you need. I love it. And I also love, obviously, you see on the sign, Subaru loves pets. You guys are so like involved in stuff like that. Obviously, Dogtober, you guys are always at too. How special is that for y'all?
It's very special. We've had the opportunity to partner the last 13 years with Dogtoberfest. We've seen it grow from like 200 people to now 6,000 people. So it's been very fun right here in downtown Beaumont to bring families and friends and people out and they dress up, and it's really, really nice and special for us to be able to be a part of that.
I'll tell you what, they go all out for Dogtober and getting dressed up and all that good stuff. And also, obviously, we're here at the Senior Expo, and we always talk about how senior citizens sometimes are very isolated in their homes and stuff. How special is that for them to be able to have maybe a dog or a cat or a pet that can be kind of that companion for them?
You know, pets are the life of so many people, including myself. I love my pet. They just give us that warmth and that comfort that we need. Sometimes a person or a human being isn't necessarily that comfort that we need, but that pet is, and they just come and they just love upon us. So it's just very special for JK Subaru and Subaru as a whole to be able to play a small role and being able to help assist people in that capacity. So,
well, I love it. I love it. Obviously, Jade got into some of the boxes here and kind of showed you what's in there. Just definitely some exciting stuff. So, again, if you adopt, whether it's from Humane Society of Southeast Texas or Friends of Feral, you'll be able to get one of these awesome adoption boxes for the folks at JK Subaru. So, thank you. This is so fun. I love this idea. So, we'll be back in just a moment. Stay with us. We got to take a quick break, and then we'll go check out something else here at the Senior Expo.
This district, notoriously had a reputation for not managing our finances in the right way.
Beaumont ISD's financial turnaround from an F in the public's eyes to an A by the state. The school district is making the grade when it comes to money matters. Beaumont ISD has an alarming history with employees dipping into the district's coffers, not just stealing a stapler or maybe a ream of paper, but rip-offs costing taxpayers here millions of dollars. Waste Watch just got an update on the district's financial health. But first, a little history lesson on why it is important to watch public money. In April 2014, Devin Wayne McCraney pleaded guilty to fraud. The former director of BISD Finance would soon be looking at hard time. September 2014, McCraney and BISD Comptroller Sharika Allison learned their punishment after prosecutors argued they embezzled more than $4 million from BISD. McCraney sentenced to 68 months, or about 5.5 years in federal prison. Allison was sentenced to 46 months, or almost 4 years. Let's fast forward now to June 2016. Ex-BISD Administrator Patricia Lambert was sentenced to federal prison, owing the school district $500,000 in restitution. Prosecutors say the money was all stolen from a booster club. In October 2019, embattled BISD electrician Calvin Walker was convicted of stealing from BISD and overcharging for services and equipment. The theft amount, $1.2 million. And as KFDM has reported, to this very day, in October 2025, Beaumont ISD is still trying to recoup its losses. Calvin Walker has paid back about $7,800 in restitution. You do the math, that's about 0.6% of what he stole. Now, from the bad to some good news about district finances and money. Beaumont ISD, with a current budget of $183 million or so, just got high marks from School First. That's the Financial Integrity Rating System of Texas. It's mandated by the Texas Education Agency. There's some technical criteria involved, but the primary goal is to achieve quality performance in the management of school districts' financial resources. BISD's grade, a 98 out of 100. That's an A, a superior score they've received for 7 straight years.
I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud of Cheryl Hernandez, our CFO, who's really strong in terms of her financial knowledge and her expertise in keeping the financial house clean. Proud of the superintendent and her team, and also proud of the board for taking a look at things from an oversight standpoint and making sure that we're fiscally responsible and at least doing our best to make sure that taxpayers are getting a great return on their taxpayer dollars.
Beaumont ISD School Board Trustee Joe Evans says BISD is committed to financial transparency. Now, if you're a numbers person, you can find the budget, audit reports, even monthly paid invoices all online and see them for yourself. We'll link you up over on KFDM.com. If you have a story involving public money that you think we would be interested in, let us hear from you. Our email address is wastewatchkfdm@sbgtv.com, or you can find me on Facebook at Anchor Aaron.
Ask you just stuff like that. Yeah.
Do I face you or do I face him?
Whoever's talking. Yeah. Okay. All right. We're back here at ARC Southeast Texas. We're making a plan here. We're trying to figure it all out, folks. All right. We're just
together.
I was gonna say. Sometimes we just fly by the seat of our pants and see what works, what hits the wall. So we're now talking with Verlis from Nutrition and Services for Senior Citizens. I know I always want to call it Meals on Wheels, but we were just talking about how they do so much more. So I volunteer with Nutrition and Services for Seniors. Every Monday, I go out and I hit my route and I deliver meals to some of the senior citizens across Southeast Texas and in Beaumont. And it's such a rewarding experience. And we're just talking about just all the things that you guys are able to do. And it goes well beyond just providing a meal for some of these senior citizens.
So, yeah, we do provide meals for our homebound seniors as well as at our congregate dining sites. We have 17 sites over Jefferson and Hardin County. Along with those homebound meals, though, we also provide Anna meals, grocery bags to our clients, but we are in need of volunteers. You yourself, being a volunteer, you understand that need and you understand how rewarding it is and how those clients look forward to you coming with a beautiful smile, just someone to help brighten their day, along with bringing them a life-sustaining meal.
It really is. It's such a rewarding experience, and I'll tell you, my route that I do probably takes me less than 40 minutes. I do it every Monday, go deliver the meals, and it's so simple. And if you have that time and you can volunteer, please sign up. It's such a great experience. You talk about, the connection that's there, because you get used to the folks that you see every week and kind of their faces, and make sure, I know I've had some times where they've been out, and I'm like, are they okay? Like, are they sick? Are we good? And then you see them the next week, and it's something that you can look forward to, but also they look forward to, because sometimes that's the only face they see.
Exactly. And that's why it's so important for our program to be here and active. You get to see people, you get to check on them. They know that you're coming, which means a lot to them. And you're bringing a great meal for them for the day. So, yes.
And not just Meals on Wheels right there. I'm blown away by how much y'all do in the community. Tell us a little bit about some of those things. I mean, there's so much things that y'all do.
So we also have medical transportation to doctors, life-saving services such as dialysis. We do pharmacy trips as well. So please just give us a call. Let us know. We also send out fresh vegetables from a garden to our clients, and they love that, because how many of them get to go to the store, and pick out those fresh vegetables, and they can be delivered at home to them. So they really look forward to that.
Very important stuff. Obviously, the garden's incredible. All the work that they do. It's just great work here in our community. So again, if you can volunteer, please sign up. If you are interested, maybe you're a senior citizen, be sure to reach out and call and get something worked out, because there's so many services that are offered. We appreciate you. I was going to say, there's the number. Check it out. Volunteer. Again, less than 40 minutes out of your week. So if you can't do it, please do. We appreciate all the work that you guys do. So we'll be back in just a moment after a break. All right, look, we're enjoying the music. We're having a good time.
I'm over here vibing. Hey, we've had such a good time already, and we've been open for less than 30 minutes.
Less than 30 minutes, and it is jam-packed, y'all. So we are still out here at the Beaumont Civic Center for our Senior Expo. Doors are open. The party is happening. There's going to be some live music on stage with the Britt Godwin Band coming up in just a little bit. We've also got bingo happening, gardening tips, some dancing, and also just getting to see so many faces and get so many resources here in Southeast Texas. We hope that you can come see us. We'll be open here until 1 p.m. today, and if you can't, don't worry. We'll also still be here at 10 o'clock as well.
Yeah, we will be. So we hope that you can join us today. We've had so much fun. We want you to come out, experience what Senior Expo has to offer. We'll see you back here at 10 o'clock.
Good morning and welcome into ARC Southeast Texas at 10 o'clock this morning. Now, we're not in the studio because we've been telling you about this. We are actually at our Senior Expo at the Beaumont Civic Center this morning, and it has been so busy. The doors opened at 8:30, and I don't think it's slowed down since.
No, we've had constant people coming in. Actually, I got a note. So we went live on ARC Southeast Texas at 8 as well, giving you a preview before the people came in. And we had someone in the show ask us about something that we said at the beginning of the show.
I know. Whenever my Plinko got stuck, they're like, yeah, we saw that this morning. I'm like, of course they saw when my Plinko got stuck. That's the part that they saw, right? I know it was also jam-packed today. The front door, I think Darren, our station manager, said it took 25 minutes to get everyone in the door today, which goes to show just how great the Senior Expo is. We do this every year. It's been going strong for a couple years now, and it's just an opportunity to have so many resources, so many vendors across Southeast Texas that can benefit senior citizens all under one roof for one day, where you can go through and walk around and get to know everyone and take a look and figure out what people offer, how it can help you, how it can benefit you. And look, we've been saying too that senior citizens, yes, of course, but us last year found something too.
Yeah, it's really honestly kind of like social hour. We've got a chance to talk to the people that watch our show right at home. The people that are here have gotten a chance to kind of, talk and hang out and dress up. And we, our lovely vendors here, which I think we have about 70-ish booths, they're dressed up. I mean, take a look at this incredible prop. It is so cool. They put in so much work. And then this morning we showed you the hotel, and that one was really cool too. So I'm just amazed by, number one, the turnout, the amount of people that come out, and then as well as the turnout for how many vendors that we have that want to come here and show our seniors what is available to them here in Southeast Texas. Because like we said earlier, it's one of those things where if you don't know that you need it or you've never thought about it, you don't know if it's available.
Yeah. Oh. Someone
Bingo!
just got bingo back here. Okay, so that's one thing that's going on, and there are multiple rounds of bingo happening today because it's always such a popular one. These people, like, all of a sudden sit down, they grab their bingo cards, they're ready to go.
Yep.
And everyone's listening in because it's always so exciting, always so fun. Free prizes, which is always great. And y'all, I've seen so many bags. So we hand out bags, and a lot of different vendors hand out bags too, where you basically get to go around and get a bunch of goodies. Everyone's got a little something different. Hand sanitizer, we had like some ice cube molds too.
I know, we have some really strange stuff. And I have to note, this morning we placed a few bets on number one, when people were going to start showing up, and then number two, how fast we were going to give away our ugly mugs. Now, I think we both just kind of gave up on that, but all the ugly mugs have been given away. And when we started really handing them out, I mean, people are just...
I know. It's been great. And you know what? Our chief photog, Jesus Lopez, you said someone was here at 6 a.m. this morning? 6 a.m. Y'all, the doors open at 8:30. So they were ready to go.
They were ready.
And ready to get to it. And again, over 70 vendors. And the theme behind us, it is Ghostbusters themed this year. And this is our primary sponsor, Priority Wound Care. And they went all out with these decorations. It is absolutely insane. This is one part of it. Of course, you got the Marshmallow Man over there. We've got a car up front. A little, it's fake, but there are actual real cars here too.
Yeah.
Because JK Subaru is our lobby sponsor, because in the lobby they've got free coffee from scooters. We've also got dogs and cats. Hey, we'll have to go check in at one point during the show and see if anyone's adopted an animal.
I know. So earlier, it was this last week, we had Poppy on the show, and she was so well-mannered, so well-behaved. Everyone loved her. And, you know, we wanted to see her today, but we were glad that she got a home. And so we've been, you know, we've been saying all week, I wonder if Poppy's going to be adopted. It seems like Poppy maybe was adopted because she's not here today. But there are 3 other options. You got a younger pup, and then we have a couple of seniors, as well as some cats, friends of Ferals, and seniors as well, because, you know, it's fitting, right?
Yeah.
Some people don't want kittens. Some people don't want puppies. We show the seniors love too, which is exactly what we're doing today.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just kind of one of those things where there's so many things that can benefit senior citizens, and we try to fit it all under one roof for today. And whether that's companionship from an animal or a healthcare, you know, a different place. We've got so many different hospitals here, and Gift of Life is here. There's so many. I lose count of all the stuff. We talked to Riceland a little bit earlier, of just places that you can go and get that care, but also this is a good opportunity to meet them and put a face to the company, to the name.
Yeah, and a lot of these organizations, companies that are here are, you know, homegrown in Southeast Texas. They are people who, their families are here in the community. They have kids here in the community. They have seniors in their family that they care about, and so you can really see just from talking to them how much they care that they are here and that they are providing services for our seniors, because again, there's so many things here that I have never even thought about. And if we take Gift of Life, for example, we know Gift of Life does so much in our community. They focus right on breast and ovarian cancer, but they've also provided thousands of testing for men this past year.
Incredible. Over the summer, they did so many tests for prostate cancer for men, that screening, and it's free. That's a good opportunity. Number one, it encourages you to get out and to be proactive and take care of your health, but also it just gives you a good resource that is free, so that way you can check on yourself and take care of yourself. We talked to Priority Wound Care at 8, and I loved what Courtney King said. She said, today and every day they try to harp the fact that it's important to be proactive instead of reactive whenever it comes to your health, because when you're reactive, at that point you're scrambling, trying to figure out what to do next, what do I need, where can I go. Today and every day is an opportunity for you to be proactive, do some research, figure out what you might need in the future, and get it set up and get it figured out. And that's kind of what this is all about today.
And you're thinking ahead of the game, right? You know about something that's offered to you. And Priority Wound Care alone, using them as an example, because I was reading their brochures and whatnot earlier of all the things that they have to offer. It's things that I never would have given a thought about. So again, if you know that these things are offered, you can check them out yourselves and be prepared if ever you need them.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's also, I've seen plenty of caretakers here as well. We encourage you maybe bring your mom and dad out if they might need something, so you can kind of get it figured out and just help them out. And I said this earlier, but sometimes when you go online and you're looking for something, it's like 50 million options, and sometimes those options aren't local, right? It can be
Houston.
Absolutely, it can be Houston. It can be just an online service, something like this. The places here today are local places where they're right in your community, and community is important for them, and that's why they're here today, is to be able to meet folks and be able to talk to them and just kind of get a feel for them and for what they can offer for the community, because in Southeast Texas, I feel like community, friendship, companionship, all that stuff is so important. And it's definitely important, especially for our senior citizens.
See, I gotta say, Southeast Texas stands for community, but so does ARC Southeast Texas.
That's true.
That's what we're trying to bring you today is an opportunity for you to see. Maybe you're still at home and you're on the fence. You want to come out, see what we're all about, see what we have to offer here. If anything, you can come out and enjoy the free goodies, free coffee. You can pet some cats or some pups. Walk around, enjoy free bingo. It's just a really great time. I was blown away by how many people were here last year, but today there's so many people here.
I know, it's incredible. Okay, Jesus, let's move real quick because I want to show the aisle so we can check that out. We'll lead Jesus, that way we make sure we don't run over anything, because this kind of gives you a feel. Obviously, we're just at one booth there. Our friends at the Letcher Theater. Hi, how are you, JT? It's so good to see you. How's it going?
Good.
How's it going? Good. So obviously, Stark Foundation, Letcher Theater, and so this is just one of the aisles here at the Civic Center. We have split it up, right? So they're on both ends of the Civic Center. We've got an aisle where both sides of it is lined with a vendor, tables with information. So this is just one side. On the other side, just as many places, just as many folks that you can walk through. And then in the middle, the bingo's going on, right?
Bingo. It's busy over there, busy over here. Someone was giving away a bundt cake earlier. I saw free apple cider. Of course, there's tons of candy. And while we're talking about it, we went last week to see the Addams Family at the Letcher Theater, and every time I go, I got to tell you, we have such a good time. This is an opportunity for you to see maybe what they're about, to go and to go to a theater and see a real live show. The experience is truly great, and if you're watching, it makes a great gift for anyone in your family. Look, I'm trying to sell it for you.
Look at this. This is great. I was going to say, so the Letcher Theater, and also under that as well as the Stark Foundation, right? So even beyond the Letcher Theater, you've got Shangri-La, you've got the W.H. Stark House, you've got the Stark Museum of Art. So these are all good opportunities for folks to get out and just explore Southeast Texas. There's so much. Listen, we preach this to you, and we talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
So much to do in Southeast Texas.
And I think the big thing here is that it's not just healthcare. Again, you have the Stark Foundation, everything that they have to offer, and there's so many other things too. So we want you to come out. We want you to come see us, say hey to us. We'll hug you. We'll take a picture with you. But
we've got a selfie station set up, all that good stuff.
So, all right, we got to take a quick break real quick. We'll be back showing you more of what you can expect here at the Senior Expo. Stay with us. Welcome back to ARC Southeast Texas. We are Senior Expo edition today. We are bringing you a live look at what you can expect here. If you'd like to come out to the Beaumont Civic Center, again, 70 plus vendors, bingo, giveaways, all those kinds of things. But we want to give you a preview of what you can expect here at the Gift of Life booth. We have joining us this morning, Norma, who does an incredible job at the Gift of Life. So much for our community. Tell our viewers maybe about Gift of Life.
Well, thank you. And this is certainly a village. It looks like a ghost village, but it is so many people and volunteers that support our initiative. As you know, we are a breast and men's health and educational outreach program. So today we are basically profiling all of those free medical services and outreach. With us as well are our medical partners. We have a great group of local individuals and businesses from the medical community that help further our cause.
We were talking a little bit earlier about how, half the battle is getting, yourself to go to your doctor's appointments and whatnot. And over the summer, y'all had these free events where y'all had so many screenings and whatnot. And we were truly impressed by how many people y'all got to come out. Specifically, it was for men, right? Tell us a little bit about these events.
Right. Well, thank you. We were impressed because you guys helped us so much, really, because of your advocacy and sharing our message. We screened more than 1,000 men this summer. We're going to be doing it again. And it's free medical services as well as follow-up care, particularly for those men who have abnormal PSAs for prostate. Then the Gift of Life underwrites all those costs, and we follow and navigate those men throughout their care.
And talking about, screening over 1,000 men, number one, that just talks a little bit about the need here in Southeast Texas for those resources and to be able to have them and to be free. How do you guys make it happen, and how special is it to be able to offer something like that to our community?
Maisie, it's because the businesses and individuals support us. We're a local nonprofit, as you guys know, and the money that's raised goes directly back into helping the men, the women, our neighbors that really need care. With what's happening on a federal level, a lot of people really simply can't afford health insurance. They're facing so many other economic challenges. So our program has been blessed for more than 30 years. The community supports us, and then we're able to pay it forward and help those in need.
And I remember Jade and I were lucky enough to help MC the 5K ribbon run with Gift of Life over the weekend. And one of the things we talked about was early detection. How important is that to, get that through to people's head that go get checked, go get tested, get it done, because it's better safe than sorry, and the earlier you get it, the better.
Exactly. Macy, we're talking to people that are coming here for the Senior Expo, some of whom aren't like Medicaid or Medicare age, and that's really it. People seem to get a little reticent about what they don't know, but as you said, early detection is the key to a better prognosis, to having earlier intervention, and really being able to have more control over the next level of care for your protocol. So it is. We tell everyone in our educational outreach, early detection is the best protection. And so we want people to take advantage of our free life-saving services. It's a phone call, let us know, we'll find out if you're eligible, and if not, we always try to find another pathway so no one's left without the level of care that they need.
Right. You guys do such great work, and also the setup every single year. Norma said one of my favorite things last year whenever I interviewed her, because the setup is always crazy here at Gift of Life. They go all out. And I love what you said. You said at Gift of Life, people always say, oh, less is more. No, more is more.
More is more.
I have lived by that to this day. I'm like, I've never heard something more true to my life ever. So I have loved that, and it's definitely what you guys do. Go all out for not just the look of it all, but also just for being able to help folks too. So
thank you.
You guys are so great.
We feel blessed that we're in this position to be able to give back. And so thank you and Channel 6 for always being there as an advocate for our program.
Absolutely. We're happy to do it because they are doing such great work. Again, just one of the vendors here today at the Senior Expo. So we hope that you can come visit us at the Beaumont Civic Center. Go check it out. There's so much to see, so much to do, lots of folks to talk to. But if you want to stay home until you come out later, stick around. We're going to be back with some more ARC Southeast Texas after the break.
Hey y'all, I'm Kat of Gator Country, and we're about to meet my friend Shotgun. Shotgun came to us about 6 years ago. What he was doing is he was swimming around in this guy's canal. That landowner decided he didn't like Shotgun there very much, so he grabbed his .22 mag and he shot him in the face. But as you can see, Shotgun has this pond all by himself. That's because if we put him in there, alligators are bullies. They'll see he looks a little different and they'll bully him, so we just give him this big pond all to himself. And if y'all want to visit Shotgun for yourself, come visit us here at Gator Country, Beaumont, Texas.
Watch out! Watch out!
Hey, if ever you wondered what it was like to ride with Macy, this is what it's like.
Not true. Your microphone's off. Not true. You know what? I'm glad her microphone is off.
No,
Y'all
look,
did
okay,
not
do it
need
again.
to hear that.
Woo! Slow down, Macy, slow down. This is
right.
Hey, look, he wants to ride with us.
As soon as we get the keys. As soon as we get the keys. Yeah. Look at that. You ready? Hold on. Y'all, we're having fun at the Senior Expo today. We're having fun at the Senior Expo today, and obviously there's this car here because JK Subaru is our lobby sponsor, so they brought some cars out.
Vanna White moment.
And we were able to talk with them during our 8 o'clock show because, oh, look. Why do I feel like we're on Price is right now?
Yeah.
How much is the car?
Yeah. So,
if you guess correct, you're not going to win it, so don't get too excited there. But, okay, well, also we got complimentary coffee going on in the lobby as well. Thanks to the folks at Scooters. And then JK Subaru is our lobby sponsor, so that's why the car is there. I don't think we're going to be able to drive it away, but
yeah, I think they told me that they did not trust you with their cars, so.
Listen, y'all, there is this misconception going around the station that I am a bad driver. Anyone who has rode with me has made it from point A to point B.
Yeah,
no?
she's all right. She's all right.
Who did they call whenever it started snowing in January to get them around? Me.
I didn't call you. She didn't offer me a ride.
Are you sure?
No, I stayed at the hotel. That's why I didn't need a ride.
I don't know if I believe this. So, well, we've moved to the lobby, and part of the lobby 2 experience is
they have the cat out.
Oh my goodness.
That's part of the experience, is what she was about to say.
Yes, is we've got the folks with Friends of Ferals here, but we've also got the Humane Society of Southeast Texas with some cute little dogs. This is Bentley. Bentley's a little poodle, and Bentley is also a little senior citizen. He's on the older end, but he's so sweet. We got to meet him a little bit later. Dang, I just got swerved by Bentley. Bentley!
Yeah, you're right. I think the important part here is that we don't think of, when it comes to companionship, we think of family and friends, right? But pets, I would say, are equally, if not, more important in that sense, because it's like having another person in your house.
But almost better.
It is
sometimes
better because they can't talk back to you.
Exactly.
Mine actually do.
Jesus is like, yeah, they kind of do. Sometimes they do. I was gonna say, but it's usually, I don't know, not as much as the human aspect of it.
Yeah. But that's what Macy has me for. If I don't agree with something, I just tell her, so she gets it anyways. But
she lets me know.
Yeah, someone's got to let her know. So, but we have 3 friends with us today. Of course, we have Bentley, our senior citizen poodle here, and then we have a beagle mix. But she's sleeping a little crazy.
I know. I love this.
That's
and
how I
she's
sleep.
A little puppy too.
Look at her.
Robin. I think Robin's about. How old is Robin? About 9 months.
9 months. Look at her. That's how she's able to sleep that way.
She's knocked out.
She is.
And then also here on the very end we got Roxy. Roxy is another senior citizen pup here, and they're just so sweet. They're so cute.
Yeah.
Any adoptions yet, Mark?
Not yet. I've got somebody that is interested in
Yay.
Bentley. So she's working on her husband right now.
Yes.
So hopefully we can get him out of here, and a little bit of interest in the other 2. So hopefully we can get 1 or 2 of them out of here today, and that would be great.
I need to find her because I'd work on her husband too. I know how to sell it.
Yeah. We could put in a good word or something like that. So, perfect. Well, if you can't come out, come visit Mark with the Humane Society of Southeast Texas and come check out some of these dogs. They're so sweet. We're hoping they find a home, and hopefully that the nice lady comes back and the husband agrees.
Yes, we're rooting for her husband. He's going to make that right decision. So we also have Friends of Ferals here this morning. They do amazing work in our community when it comes to the cat population, spaying, trapping, neutering, that kind of thing. And we actually have one out.
I was going to say,
look
just
at her.
Go to it. We know that's where she wants to go.
Oh my gosh. And she's so friendly. Who is this?
This is Miss Manu.
Miss Manu. I love that name. And tell us a little bit about her.
We found her on a frequent dumping ground in Port Neches, and we had some room, so we pulled her in and got her vetted. quarantined her, and she is ready for adoption.
She is ready to go. So when it comes to adoptions, what does the process look like with Friends of Ferals?
So we have an application online that you fill out, and then we do vet and reference checks. And so the process takes about 1 to 2 days. We also have paper applications here.
Yeah. Right, okay. So she is an option here. Now we have several other options too. Of course, we have O'Reilly, which is 7 years old, so not quite senior yet, but he's getting there. And then, look, he's got my heart. He has got my heart. Uncle Buck. Black cats truly are something special. They are unlike any other cat. So I'm rooting for Mr. Buck. Now I'm rooting for all the cats here, but we also have Patricia and Paisley. So again, it's an awesome opportunity for you to come out here to the Senior Expo to see what we have to offer, but also to see some of the pets of the Humane Society of Southeast Texas, as well as Friends of Ferals, which is a nonprofit organization. They do so much in this community when it comes to our animals, and you could maybe possibly take home one of these kittens. So, look, Macy's busy, but I can't talk too long when it comes to cats because I will take one home, and he is looking like he wants to go home with me. So, tell me this is your first year out here.
Yeah.
Because our first year doing animals. Tell me what it's been like so far.
There's been a lot of people. I'm surprised. So it's been great. A lot of people coming by and visiting with the cats and asking questions.
Good deal. So over there at the Humane Society of Southeast Texas, Mark told us that they have one person they think is interested. She's working on her husband. Is there anyone that we need to work on so we can get some cats adopted?
Everyone.
Hey, no,
there you go. Yeah. Girl, you don't have enough.
We want Jade to have a home to go home to.
Yeah,
If she gets another cat, I don't know if she will.
I know. I have 4. The 4-cat club is great. Oh, she's trying to sell me.
That's too funny.
Yeah, this is the first time she's ever done it too. Oh my
God.
I like it.
She's a natural.
Show today.
Yeah, she is great.
Hey, one of the benefits too today, if you do happen to adopt, whether it's a cat or a dog, is JK Subaru. They're giving away like adoption boxes where you'll get to take home so many good things. Of course, like toys.
So we showed you the dog
animals.
box. Sorry,
What?
Macy. We showed you I was so excited. We showed you the dog box earlier this morning, but we do want to show you the cat box. If you adopt an animal today, go home with one of these boxes, courtesy of JK Subaru. So if you are a cat lover and you bring home a pet today, a cat, you get the little scratchy post with the catnip. You get a collar, a couple of toys, and a cat litter scoop. So all the things you need if you are a brand new pet parent. So, and we have some young cats. What?
Nothing. Anyway.
I'll go back and watch this.
No, I wasn't doing anything.
Oh, okay. Oh,
She's
look.
Louise. Oh, look, one of the pups
She's
is
out.
I like this. Okay, that's Robin. So, again, if you can come out, adopt a pet, adopt a dog, adopt a cat, and then come visit JK Subaru, and you can get a little adoption box too. Okay, we gotta take a break. We'll be back in just a bit. Well, we're getting into the spooky spirit as we visit the haunted hotel that's been around for 42 seasons here in Southeast Texas. But just how scary is it?
Stop! So when they come to the haunted hotel, you're going to have 2 attractions in one. We're going to have the Rose Hill Solemn and the haunted hotel. Walking through that, you're going to get to immerse yourself in different scenes and get scared. That's the name of the game.
Hey, that sounds like our ark open. Jay, do it back. Huh? Do it back.
Oh my gosh! So, I don't like that. Started back in 1983, and ever since then we've just been slowly adding things. As it progresses, we add a new scene every year, and we we try to keep the things changing.
Wow, this is cool.
Hey, y'all got it! We gotta have fun!
I knew that
Yeah! Right at it! Yo, be careful, there's gonna be some swamp puppies out here!
Not the swamp puppies.
In and out, you can expect about a 20-minute time walking through there. Now that kind of depends on how fast you run.
No escape!
Hello. Okay. I hear you. Yep. It's so dark. Okay. No, you go.
We have about 50 active employees that are constantly with us, and they love it just as much as we do.
Oh, you have to like charge through. Oh, I don't know about it. Oh my gosh.
When they come to the Haunted Hotel, we want them to have a family-friendly, fun experience. We're big on the safety, we're big on the family environment, and we want everybody to have a good time as they come through here.
Oh, they got teeth. I went back in for you. Okay. I thought he got you. Okay.
You guys almost lost your cool for a second there.
When was that? She did. No, that didn't happen.
Hey, they didn't know they were actually supposed to be scared of her.
Why?
What was the scariest part of
She's
that?
a man-eater.
What was the scariest part of that?
That little thing we just had to crawl through was pretty
yeah,
bad.
that wasn't tough. And also it's the jumping out for me that scares me the most. Like just it catches me off guard. So whenever they did the little air and it was like,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Overall,
10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up.
we could do it again, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, welcome back into ARC Southeast Texas. We are still out here at the Senior Expo, which is going on at the Beaumont Civic Center until 1 p.m. today. And we've been showing you some of the vendors that are here, some of the things you can see, figure out, do. And we decided to get hands-on and really get the full experience today. And I'm going to get my blood pressure checked. So, this is just one thing that they got to offer here.
And just know that if it's not what it should be, and I don't know what it should be, but
It's
if
Jane's
it's not,
fault.
no, it's not. No, it's not. If anything, mine's probably high because of her.
Thank you, Jesus. Yeah, Jesus is backing me up on that.
All right. Hey, who said he said he pleads the fifth. Okay, so we're going to let you do your testing. I have Judith will be here this morning to kind of tell us more about the Port Arthur Health Department. And let me tell you, I see brochures all behind us. I had no idea y'all offered so many resources. Tell us a little bit about what you offer.
So today we're doing blood pressures for all the seniors that are coming through, and it's just an extension of what we do at the health department. We have a heart and stroke preventive program, and so this is just an extension of that program to let people know how to do different things to prevent hypertension, to help even if they do have hypertension to monitor their blood pressures, and just to give them a little bit more information about cardiac health and just being healthy.
So Macy, right now, kind of walk us through when people come through, what can they expect?
So we sign their name, we get their name, and then we actually do their blood pressure. We tell them if their blood pressure is normal. We tell them if their blood pressure, if it's a little bit high or in a range that they should see their doctor. We do ask them if they're on blood pressure medication and just kind of give them a little bit more information about, being healthy, making sure that they're compliant with their blood pressure medicine. We're not doctors, but we're nurses, so we can at least kind of give them some more information to kind of help them keep their blood pressures under control.
Very important there. Okay, Macy, are you done?
I've got it.
Okay, dun,
I'm
dun,
done.
dun.
I think I passed the test. What'd you say, 117 over 80? 82.
Is that good?
Is that good or bad? 117 over 82? Is that okay?
She said, oh yeah, she's healthy.
Whew, I was nervous, y'all. Okay, good. Okay, so what is the point where, it might not be healthy and there should be some concern?
So if we get a blood pressure, especially if that bottom number is 90 or above, and of course now for each individual, we kind of monitor it based on what they tell us their blood pressure runs. So we will tell them, make sure that you see your doctor and have it checked again, make sure you're monitoring it, just in case there is a possibility that you did not know that you were hypertensive, and now we're telling you, go on and get that further checked. So, and blood pressures range from different people. My blood pressure normally runs like 90 over 60. And so for some people that might be a little bit low, but for me that's normal. That's my norm. So.
I feel like mine would be a little bit lower normally, but again,
walking around and doing
I've been busy.
That you've done, yeah. So we do take that into consideration, what activities that you've done before we take that blood pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've heard all morning, right, that prevention is key. Those early signs are key, and so that's important here too, right?
Absolutely, and that's what we do. A lot of what we do at the health department is preventive health, being proactive rather than reactive, and that's what we try to do. A lot of preventive health.
Good deal. How many years have you been here with us? With the Senior Expo?
This is the 4th year.
Okay, so you've seen the turnout. How important is it to have events like this here?
I think this is so amazing, especially for our senior citizens. Just a place, a lot of them come for information, but a lot of them coming for fellowship. They get to see each other and, just being a part of the community where they can reach out and know that there are resources for them, that they are not forgotten, and so this is really a great event.
I like the way you put it. Fellowship is a good way to describe what is here today. Lots in store. And also, some of the services, you don't even have to be elderly, right?
That's right, you don't. For me, though, when I think about elderly, sometimes they lose that fellowship.
Yes.
Sometimes they're lonely. And so this event gets them out the house. It gets them thinking about a lot of other things, fellowshipping, talking to each other. That's a good part for us getting older. I'm a senior citizen, too.
What?
Oh, you cannot
Girl,
tell.
I don't believe that. You're lying. You are lying.
No, ma'am.
And you have no wrinkles.
I just made 69. Yes.
I need that
What
skincare.
in the world?
Skincare
You look
regimen.
fabulous.
And that's my sister over there. She just made 70 in August. So
Look at y'all.
Y'all got something good in the jeans going on there.
things like this is so important. It really is. I'm still working, but a lot of senior citizens are retired, and so this gets them out of the house. It gets them to know that there are still resources and still organizations that focuses on them, so that's so important.
Very important. All right. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're going to go check out some more here at the Senior Expo. We will be right back after this break. Stephanie? Hi. We're running around trying to get situated, but there's so much to see, right? So much to see, so much to do, so many people to talk to. We're just trying to bring you a glimpse of what you can expect here at the Senior Expo. Real quick, we do want to stop in with our friends at the Texas Pulmonary Institute to kind of give you an idea of what they're offering for us today.
Yeah, we stopped by last year and got a look at what you guys are able to do here. I mean, what's going on with your booth today?
So right now we have run out of everything. Everyone loves everything that we have. So right now we are still waiting for our machine, which does the spiral testing. And that actually just tests your lung volume and making sure that your airways are open. So our IT guy is working on that right now. But I am the practice administrator here with Texas Pulmonary Institute. And basically what we do here is we are a specialty that treats our patients with asbestos, asthma, lung cancer, things like that. So we do have a wide range. And we are taking new patients right now. So you guys can just reach out to us. And Dr. Sharif is our provider there. So just any issues with your lungs, call us.
I was gonna say, I know you guys were here last year at the Senior Expo. I mean, what was that experience like, and was that encouraging to come back, that you guys were able to help so many folks?
Yes, of course. So with this area, with the air quality, of course, we do have a high patient volume with asbestos, chemicals, things like that. So we have a lot of issues, and so we do have a small booth here, but we have a high patients volume. So we are taking patients at all times, but because of the area, it's ongoing. So, yeah.
Well, definitely a good resource to have here in Southeast Texas, as you mentioned, with the air quality and stuff like that. Definitely a need. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Yeah. Well, taking a look around, y'all, it's kind of like
I know. I feel like it's getting more packed than it was.
It definitely is. I mean, I was going to say, it is getting crazy. Lots of folks. Oh, Jesus, let's show our little KFDM and Fox Southeast Texas booth over here. This is a place, another booth that y'all can stop by. We're doing pictures with everyone because we love to meet you guys. We've been talking a lot about community and fellowship today, and this is one of those good opportunities where we also get to meet you guys, because we've heard so many times, we watch you every morning. Well, we don't get to watch y'all, so this is a good opportunity for us to actually see you and see your face and get to meet you and know who we're yapping to every single day,
Hey, I'm glad to know it's not just a camera.
Phew. I was going to say, I don't know, promising, but also makes me a little nervous sometimes. I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah, I know.
People do see the mistakes.
Yeah, they do. Hey, they do. So we've had such a good time today. We hope that you will come out. There's still plenty of time. I think we got to toss to a break real quick, and then we'll come back.
Welcome back into ARC Southeast Texas this morning, our Senior Expo edition. We are here at the Beaumont Civic Center, checking everything out. Look, I'm getting tired. There's so much to do.
Someone asked us, actually several people have asked me, we saw you early this morning, are you tired? I said, yeah, just a little bit. But I will say I was super excited to get out, I was about to say to get out of the house, to get out of the station, to be able to see our viewers, right, that we were talking about, and to come out here and experience really all of Southeast Texas. There's so many people here, so many vendors, and we've had truly a great morning.
I know, it has been a lot of fun, and the thing is, it's not even close to over, which is the exciting part. It's going on until 1 p.m. today, again, at the Beaumont Civic Center, and there's a lot going on. So obviously, there's lots of vendor booths, over 70 vendor booths, just providing resources and information to folks, whether you're a senior citizen, a caretaker, or hey, anybody. I even got my blood pressure checked.
I know, honestly, a lot of the vendors here don't cater to just our older population. Gift of Life, for example, there's no age requirement, age limit, right? So, but we've had a great morning. We are still, look, if the couple who want to adopt the pup up front, I need to see that husband so we can work on him. Yeah, so we can get a pup adopted today, or a cat with Friends of Feral. So we've had a great morning.
Really have, and there's still a lot going on. There's been bingo, that's still happening. There's been some dancing going on.
Yeah.
Greg Boswick right now is up there giving some gardening tips because he's a pro at that. He knows a lot about it and is very knowledgeable too. And again, there's so many different vendors here. And look, I have to give a shout out to the folks at Nutrition and Services for Seniors. We talked to them at 8 o'clock this morning. And you want to talk about things that don't necessarily have to be for a senior citizen, can be for anyone. That includes being a volunteer. We talk about helping our senior citizens. That's what this event is all about. And you can volunteer. There's so many different great nonprofits and organizations that we have in Southeast Texas that do help senior citizens and do provide a lot of resources for them. And I'm giving a shameless plug to Nutrition and Services for Seniors because I do volunteer there, part of their Meals on Wheels program. So I go deliver meals to senior citizens in the Beaumont area, see them every single week. It takes less than 40 minutes out of my week to be able to do that. And number one, it's rewarding for me, but it's also rewarding for them because we've talked a lot about it this morning that senior citizens and being elderly can be very isolating at times. And that's what we're trying to prevent. Number one, there. Number two, here, is we're talking about fellowship, community, coming together, and just learning a lot and just getting to meet people face to face. It's incredible.
Early prevention too is something that we've kind of talked a little bit about, a lot about this morning. That prevention is key. Some of these booths here are offering you tests and whatnot. You found out.
I got good blood pressure, guys.
Phew. Yeah. Take it back what you said earlier. So,
I was sitting and resting.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we've had a great morning. We want you to come out. What time today? 1 o'clock? We're done.
Here until 1 p.m. So you got plenty of... The silver foxes are coming soon. Oh my gosh, we got to go.